Welcome back, you guys. I hope everyone's having a fabulous week so far. I am super excited for this video, and that is because we are discussing cozy hobbies. So something other than reading that you can go to when you need comfort, when you're kind of down in the dumps, when you need a stress relief. I found some really cute cozy hobbies slash projects or crafts, if you want to call it. And the cool thing about all these crafts is they are all spring themed. So I am super excited to share with you all the crafts that I did and just some benefits you can get from actually doing them. So without further ado, let's jump into this video. Starting off with our first cozy craft, I decided to try diamond art for the very first time, you guys. It was honestly not what I expected. It was super calming. And some benefits you can get from diamond art is it is a stress relief. It enhances your focus as well as stimulates your creativity and improves your fine motor skills. And honestly, I have to agree with that because I was super focused the entire time doing this specific cute little mushroom sun catcher one. And honestly, you guys, I do feel like it's very hard to focus on anything else when you do it. Once you get into the rhythm of things, you are just pinned into it. I feel like this is perfect for the person who overthinks or maybe feels like when they start reading a chapter of a book, if they have a lot going on at the moment, they can't focus on reading or can't really enjoy reading because they have all these other things going on in their mind. This kind of project is perfect for the overthinker, you guys. I absolutely loved the whole process. The only thing I will say is that in order to get into something like this, you may want to make sure you have time. Out of all the crafts that I did, I do feel like this one specifically was very time consuming. It actually took me 2 days to do, but it was super enjoyable and I highly recommend. And this is what it looked like at the end. I just hung it from my window in the kitchen. And honestly, I absolutely love the idea of crafting something and creating something that you can display in your home. I loved this project. The next cozy project slash hobby that I want to highlight is wreath making. I absolutely love the idea of creating and crafting your own wreath. So I picked up some things to create the perfect little whimsical fairy wreath I was thinking of. Got some moss, a sleeping little fairy, some flowers that I plan to incorporate, and some mushrooms that I absolutely loved. And I just honestly, I didn't know exactly what I wanted to do off the bat, but I knew that I wanted something whimsical, and I knew that I didn't want to be able to find it in a store. I wanted it to be personalized to me. So that is one thing I absolutely love about creating and making your own wreaths. Some benefits from wreath making is you get the opportunity to connect with nature and create a one-of-a-kind unique piece that no one else in the world has. How awesome is that, you guys? I absolutely love the idea of just personalizing and crafting your own home pieces. I loved this little fairy, you guys. It was so cute. It actually had a broken wing, and I didn't notice until I brought her home, but I just loved her. I wanted to use her anyways. I just thought she was so cute. But yeah, that was one of my favorite things about creating this piece, is that I know I can go to anyone's house in my neighborhood and not find this wreath hanging on their door. How awesome is that? And in the end, this is how it came out. This is it hanging on my door. You guys, how cute is this? I absolutely loved this. I just added some moss on that broken wing so no one can really tell. And I loved this. Out of all the projects, this was my favorite. The next cozy spring hobby is called Paint a Gnome. You guys, I got this adorable little fella at Hobby Lobby. He comes completely unpainted and he wants you to add some color to his world. So that is what I decided to do. The benefits you get from painting. Well, there's a lot of cognitive benefits like memory and focus, and it allows you to bring some color into your world, into your home, into your garden. Wherever you place this guy, you will not be disappointed because you got to create him. You have a one-in-a-kind little, little gnome. I would love to name this gnome. If you guys have any good names, leave them down in the comments, some gnome names so that I can maybe give him a name. It just feels more personal to do that because, I did paint him. And honestly, you guys, I paint a lot. It's one of the hobbies I love to do aside from reading. I just find it relaxing and I love to get my hands dirty, I guess, and, just create things and paint things. I love to paint. So this wasn't a new hobby for me, but I enjoyed it for sure. The only thing I will let you guys know if you decide to kind of grab one of these gnomes from Hobby Lobby is that it does suck up a lot of paint. I don't know why, maybe it was the paint I was using, but I was using acrylic paint because I saw that right next to him were acrylic paints and I actually had a lot at home already, so I didn't buy them. And maybe that was on me. Maybe I should have just bought what he came with, but I saw acrylic paint and I was like, I don't need acrylic paint. I have that already. So I just used what I had, but I do feel like he took up so much paint. Even doing his beard and his hat, you could still see through the paint. And then I decided to add some finishing touches because I didn't want to just make a regular gnome that would be found in any garden. I wanted to make a gnome that would be found in a garden full of fairies. So I decided to decorate him and kind of bring out that whole fairy garden gnome look in my imagination. And that's another wonderful thing about doing these cozy crafts is the world isn't so black and white. You can make it as colorful as you want it to be. Anything you create can be exactly what you picture in your mind and your imagination and the magical parts of your heart. And in my heart, this gnome is chilling with the fairies. My last cozy craft idea is journaling, you guys. The only thing you really need to journal is a really cute journal. I picked this one up for $8 on Amazon. It has the vintage feel that I wanted, and I absolutely love it. So I picked this one up, and my idea is, so you can go either route when you journal. You can make it a gratitude journal. It could be somewhere you brain dump. It can be anything your heart desires, and that's what's wonderful about these projects. Like I said, what I want to do is store some of my favorite book quotes from my favorite books in this particular journal. So I decided to pick up this journal and kind of do journaling for the first time. Some benefits to journaling is it helps your mental, emotional, and cognitive well-being, and it also improves your mood, which is awesome, right? Everyone needs a mood boost here and there. And I would like to say that this is perfect for someone who can't spend a lot of time on diamond art or painting. Maybe you just don't have the time in your day to get to it, but you do need a moment where you could just relax. and do something for you and de-stress and kind of unwind, journaling is perfect for that. It was a pretty fast craft as far as like the way I did mine. I did pick up some ribbon, some scrap paper, some cute stickers and little post-its and things like that to add, but it can be as grand or as simple as you want it to be, and that's what I absolutely loved about this project. It only took me about 20 minutes, and what I decided to write on this particular page was ACOTAR quotes, which is why I decided to use the little pretty fairy post-it. But I also had these little post-its with like antique vintage kind of post-its on it. Honestly, these were amazing. I got them on Amazon and I absolutely love them. I will be sure to link everything that I use below in case you guys are interested. Definitely check out the little extras that I added on to mine. But this was super relaxing and I love that it didn't take me 2 days. I'm not gonna lie, the diamond art, I loved how it came out, but it was a little challenging just because it did take a long time. Realized while I was doing this that journaling is really just about taking what you already have that's really cute and just making it really, really, really pretty and just adding all the extras to it. But this is how mine came out. I absolutely love it. And those are some of my favorite ACOTAR quotes. If you know, you know. But I absolutely loved this project. And that is it, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video just as much as I enjoyed filming this video, you guys. It was a ton of fun. I'm always so glued to reading that I find myself having a hard time trying anything new or different, and this video kind of forced me to. And you guys know I love a good cozy vibe. I love cozy hobbies. I love cozy reads. I love cozy corners. So I really wanted to embrace that and try something different, and I had such a good time doing it, you guys. Like, a blast. So I encourage you today to try a cozy habit that you haven't tried, because who knows? Maybe you'll find like a new love, a new love in life. How amazing is that? But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe on your way out, and I'll see you next time. Bye.